Alright, here's something a little different. Here's an engine here. It's a Maytag 72. And I picked it up at a show, and it's pretty rough. And we actually started working on this 3 years ago because I was at a show, and our buddy Jonathan, Hit and Miss Jonathan, this is before he had a license and everything, and he was able to get a ride to the show, and it was a 3-day show, but he had nowhere to stay, so I brought him home with me that night so he could sleep over my house, and then bring him back, and then his parents could pick him up the next day, so he got like 2 days out of the show, or 3 days. But anyway, while he was here, you know, we had nothing to do, and this was sitting on the ground. I think we just picked it up the first day of the show, and we figured I'd let him take it apart and see what it needed, and it was pretty rough, and I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I think it's I mean, it could be made into a nice engine, but I don't know if I want to put that much money into it or time. So we did make a video that night, and I never did put it up, so I'll let you guys watch that video and show you where we're at, and then while you're watching it, I'll look for the rest of the parts for this thing and see what we got. So enjoy the video, and we'll see you at the end of it. Alright, tubes, just came from an engine show, and we picked this up here. It's old Maytag twin, Maytag 72, and we're going to have a special edition engine night with Mike. Small Engine Mechanic Mike.
How you doing?
And we grabbed old Hit and Misfit Jonathan.
What's up, tubes?
And we're just going to tear this down. I mean, this is rough, but we got a good deal on it, and we couldn't pass it up. It's look at the spark plug wires are just, I don't even know what to call that, Mike.
It's a piece of 14 gauge
electrical 14 gauge electrical wire. And like I say, it's rough, but we're just going to pull it apart. Even this, look at this was cracked, and instead of the taper pin, they got a cotter pin, and we're going to see what other problems it has, and if it's even worth throwing out or
Another
just parts.
problem, it has 3 spark plugs.
Yeah, we'll figure out what was going on there. So, alright, let's start tearing it down. I guess first thing we want to do is get this out of the way so we can lay this engine down flat. At least the feet aren't broken, huh, Mike?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Alright, hold on, we're going to check into this.
It's Bernie!
Oh, alright, so far
Hey, Bernie, how you doing?
we pulled this off.
Oh, not too much. How you been?
And we found some welds and stuff.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, we got welds on the bracket here that holds the kick pedal on. Then we got more welds on the kick pedal itself.
A little here and there.
Then I think we got welds on the base. So this thing's been well abused. So and so far I don't think we have a spark. So I think we're gonna take the flywheel off. And even that, you know, the crankshaft is a little bit snapped. I mean, we can do something to it. Hit that in the back, Johnny. See if that comes off. The other way. The other way.
Yeah, you've been a busy guy.
Yeah, it's coming.
At a show this weekend.
All right,
we're
here you go.
home now. I'm actually
I don't like hitting the edge of an aluminum flywheel.
Yeah, no, well, you're doing it gentle enough. Ain't gonna bother
Little
nothing.
show in Washington's Crossing State Park today.
There you go.
Yeah, yep.
Alright, it's actually not too bad on the flywheel
Here's the
side.
key.
You're not going
Came
to get
off
that
with
out
it.
there.
Hey, check. Put a bolt in there. See what kind of magnetism we got.
Alright, got a...
Yep.
Good. Got good magnets.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's just the points. We tried this.
Hopefully.
We tried the spark. No spark.
If it is a coil, they're what, 250 bucks?
Look at this, Johnny. Somebody they welded these things. You never weld to a coil.
Yeah, it's all loose too.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's
It may
good.
be
How's
shot.
how's the
All right, we're gonna look at it a little more and see what's going on here.
Yep.
All right, Jonathan just disconnected the leads on his capacitor here. He's gonna check it. See what it read, Johnny.
Yeah, let's see.
What do you got set at 20?
Yep.
That'll work. Huh. 0.38. It's high.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
Let me get another
Yeah.
capacitor and we'll see. Check the meter.
Jeez. No, that's
All
bad.
right,
That's
he's
where-
got himself
yeah,
a
so that was a family
0.22,
vacation, so
600
that was
volt.
fun.
He's checking it.
Yeah. It was just.
Yeah, stop
it was
moving
close
around.
family, just mom, dad.
Bring you
and
3 hands there,
brother.
buddy.
Pretty much.
0.21. That's good.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should be
yeah,
0.22,
yeah.
but that's well
Yeah, it's
within.
slightly. That's
well within range.
Yeah, it's
my
alright.
mom and grandma.
All right, let me
showed her
let me get another
that,
capacitor and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, see what
all
happens.
this.
All right, he's going to change the capacitor here. He already cleaned the points, filed them down,
Yeah.
and gapped
well,
them.
What do you usually deal with? Onins
So-
or Ascos or?
Now I got to stick another capacitor in there and then we'll see if we got any spark.
Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll throw a meter on that anyway. We'll see what happens.
Nope.
All right, Jonathan has let's get that rigged up there
Yeah.
with the new capacitor.
So
Now, we're just gonna see if we get a spark. Put it on there, buddy.
Yep.
We pulled that thing out, pulled it off the pad, got it out the door onto the into the street.
I hope that coil's good.
Yeah.
You know, we could deal with the other stuff.
With a snatch block, and
You need your,
Is that hitting something?
modified the ribs. of the
It's probably- it might be.
trailer, put some steel plates on the deck of the trailer, and
Where'd you put that hammer?
Right there.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, there it goes.
Look, it went on like that eyes.
You don't need a hammer. What are we talking about?
Alright.
So,
Put a spark plug on there and then we'll ground out one wire. Check it out.
Oh man, what the heck does someone do to this thing?
But made it home and it's on the trailer now.
Gotta show the little bit of the decal there.
Oh yeah, Jonathan noticed. Got a bit of the original decal on here. Very rare to find something like that. And then where's the other one? This side?
Yeah, you can just see barely a little bit of gold there.
Yeah.
It's really the only two spots that would have been a decal other than
the
kick pedal.
The kick pedal, you're right. Okay. There it is. Alright. Alright, we got the one wire grounded out and we're going to check this other side here. Spin it so I can see.
Right.
Hold it. Okay, go ahead, buddy.
Moment of truth.
Oh,
Hey!
You got spark, huh?
yeah. It's there. It's not that bad.
Oh, that's a good sign.
We didn't even check the coil. You don't need to.
Well, we're checking it right now.
Flywheel's coming off. That's another thing.
got a
Gotta.
Alright. Let's
satisfied.
check this other one. Would this be the same?
Yes.
Would it? Okay.
Unless the wire's broken.
No.
Okay, that's good. See, that looked like shit, but
Yeah,
It's actually
looks
good
are
coil.
deceiving.
yeah. Alright, so now at least we know it's worth working on.
Save $200.
No, we didn't save 200 bucks. We would have threw this out. Alright, let's keep playing around with it. Let me get over here, Mike. Let me see a good spark.
Turn the lights off or something.
We don't want to see that good of a spark.
Want to see a good spark touch?
Oh yeah, I can see it now. Alright. Alright, I guess that's enough for now.
Cool.
Well, maybe we'll take it a little more and clean it up and stuff like that and see what else we got to deal with.
See what the gas.
Alright, Mike left for the evening and Jonathan's just been looking around and seeing what else he can do here, and I think we pretty much decided that for now we got a spark, right?
Yep.
Okay, and that's one step. I mean, this thing is rough,
Yeah.
but I think we can bring it back to life.
Yeah, sparks half the battle. Then we just gotta get fuel.
Yeah, Jonathan isn't going to be here for the rest of the build because he lives 100 miles away, and the only reason he's here is because he came home with me after a show.
Yeah.
So
Once in a lifetime, buddy.
yeah, so at least we could do is give him something to play with here, engine-wise, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, say goodbye to your fans. You got a lot of fans now.
Yep. Yeah.
If you guys don't know who Jonathan is, go over there and check him out. That's Hitting Misfits.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, he's got a good
buddy.
channel. He works on engines, him and his buddy Eric. And you don't know what they're going to get into. He also has a Model T.
Yep. 1919 Roadster.
Yeah, so you go over to his channel, you'll find some good stuff.
Yeah, it's alright.
All right, say goodbye to Tubes.
See you, Tibbs.
All right, enough of this. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. But here's my dilemma. This engine, I'm not really into Maytags anymore. And I'm thinking maybe just get it running and pass it on. Even just to get it running, I'd have to put a little bit of money into it. But I'd want to minimize that. And then I'd want to fix this crank. Some people just, this happens a lot because you can't really see, or maybe you can tell from the size of my finger how small that shaft is. I would say that's a 1/2 inch at the end here. And you see that quite often. You know, people snap them off. You know, trying to get the flywheel off, hitting it with a hammer and stuff. But anyway, I would want to fix that. I wouldn't just drill it and put a bolt in there. I would I would put a new set of threads on there. You know, because there's no weight holding that. All it does is hold the flywheel from falling off, and there's no stress on that really. So I would want to drill that out. Like I say, extend the threads on there and put a nut on there, so at least it looks like it should. And what else? I wrote down a few things. I'm not, like I say, I'm not really into these anymore, and for me to get this, for me to paint it and restore it and get it running and everything, it would probably cost $100, and the engine to me isn't worth that. So I think if I just get it running and pass it on, somebody else can enjoy it. So I was looking at the flywheel. The flywheel is good. Oh, we almost lost our kicker here. You see, when I say it's a rough engine, it'll be a good engine when it gets done. I don't even know about the insides. I don't know what's wrong with the inside. You know, I don't know if it needs rings or the fuel. It may need a check valve in here. Right here, I can see it needs a gas cap. I mean, this works and everything, but it's supposed to be a cap on here. That don't look bad at all. So let's get back to this kicker. The kicker has been welded here and welded on the back here, and then also welded on the front. You know, but whoever did it seemed to do a good job. But then even this this tooth here, the engaging tooth, it's missing a bolt. It's a special shoulder bolt there, the round one. That's a correct one. Then somebody put this one on there. And underneath there's supposed to be a spring, but right now that's just bolted on there. So that may need a spring. Then also this cotter pin here, there's a spring that belongs on there. It's a return spring, keeps the kicker coming back. So I'd need that. Let me get my little cheat sheet here. Don't go away. Alright. Like I say, we need a tooth spring and a bolt. We need a kicker return spring. Then we'll probably need a gasket set. That's $10. And we know it needs a condenser. That's another $10. And wires, right? Gonna need a set of wires. So I already went and bought them. Although I had wires, I had the 7mm wire, plenty of it laying around. I didn't have the boots or the metal connectors down there. And for me to buy the metal connectors and the boots, it was cheaper just to buy a whole set of wires already made up. So I already got $10 invested in it. Let's see, wires, taper pin. This here cotter pin, there's supposed to be a taper pin that goes there. That's another $6. And like I said, the gas cap, that's $10 if you get a used one. And let's see here, spark plugs, going to need 2 spark plugs. So you're talking $10 there. And then you're going to want to put a muffler on it. That's another $10. And then, you know, it's a little stuff. You know, like right here where the wire goes through, there's a black grommet that goes there, you know. And you get all these parts and everything. I think for two little grommets is $7. You might be able to pick something up at a hardware store that works a little cheaper, but like I'm saying, for me to get it going, this is without a little base or a cart for it. It would cost me about $100 just to get it going, and like I say, I'm not into it. So I think I might change my mind, but I think what we're going to do is we'll just get it running, and I have somebody that might be interested in it, and if they want it, you know, I'll sell it to them, you know, because I could use the room around here. But then again, you know, it would make a good series, and I didn't mention the decal set, did I? Right, set of decals for this thing is $10. And then we don't know about the rings. It may need rings. I don't know. You know, like I say, it could just be a big money pit. So, all right, enough talking here. Like I say, we're not going to do anything right now, but we'll think about it. and then meanwhile we'll just get it running. All right. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check out little Johnny. Yeah, I don't think he makes videos anymore, but anyway, I'm gonna put a link to him anyway. All right.